Yo. Once again, we back. This is with Just Messengers podcast. Of course, I'm Mo.
Mike.
What's happening is Marcus.
You know, it's Do Rate Media Sunday. So, of course, my dog Drew Money on the boards.
How y'all feeling?
Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good.
My dog had a birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, my nigga.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Another turn around the sun, as they say.
Yeah, man. How's it feel?
I feel good, man. I had a good day yesterday, man.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Lots of weed. You know what I'm saying? Pedicures, all kind of shit going on, man. I felt like Joe Budden, too. I got my flowers, too.
Okay.
Yeah, I got my flowers for me.
That's crazy.
I meant to send y'all niggas that shit, too.
Yeah, I sent that shit to the chat
I meant to send y'all niggas. That was like, matter of fact, that shit happened like an hour after you sent that shit.
Okay.
I was like, little flower bowl, little vase action and shit.
Little vase action. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
man.
what's up, man.
That shit sitting right there on my little bar by the sink and shit.
Okay.
Dig it.
I respect that.
Little accent in the apartment.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. You had any reflection on your birthday?
Yeah, man. I mean, man, it's crazy. Like when you cross over to another decade of life like that. Like, well, I've been in this other decade, but for me, it was just really like
You're
this thing.
33 now, right?
Yeah, I'm just really I was just really thinking back on everything. Like, damn, like to be young still, like we lived a lot of life, bro. Like you really do live a lot of. You see a lot, you do a lot. Like, that's really what it was for me. Like, and I'm just really just thankful to still be here, man. Like, you know,
For real.
it's a
A
lot
lot of
going
us don't
on
get to
out
see
here.
that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't get to see that for real. A lot of people that I know checked out early. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking back like high school days and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that was half my life ago. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. So I just look at it like that, man. Like, you know, niggas still here. Niggas still got chances to make shit happen. So that's how you gotta look at it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like that shit well, you already know September. That shit was just a blur.
Mm-hmm.
We
That shit
already
went by
in
quick.
October.
That shit went by quick. I paid rent and I blinked and I paid rent again. That's how I look at this shit now. How soon before you pay rent?
You know, it'd be November 1st in this bitch.
For real.
I tell somebody, I was like, what you mean? Shit, it's already February.
Yeah.
You can look at it like that though. Before you know it, it's gonna be Thanksgiving, and then before that, we're gonna be watching
The ball
the
drop.
damn
The ball
ball drop, and it's over with after that. We'll be 2022 now.
Because it almost seemed like 2020. Like we skipped. Like we went from 2019, 2021. Now we're going into 2022.
I mean, life was normal in 2019.
Yeah.
That was it.
That's the last time.
2020
That was the
was
last time
like-
life was normal was 2019.
Like 2020 is like it was quick, but it was like damn, like every day it was something damn near like every day.
It was a speed bump.
Yeah, it was. That shit wild, man.
Because I be thinking about that certain shit that happened in 2020. No, that shit happened 2019.
Mm-hmm. Like certain albums, I thought came out 2019. I mean, 2020 came out 2019.
Shit,
Hell
Thug
yeah.
shit came out 2019.
I thought that was 2020. I thought that was like early 2020.
Raw shit came out 2019.
See? I don't know, man.
A lot of shit.
I don't think 2020 was a real year, man. That was like some more like
That was a glitch in the Matrix.
some glitch type shit going on, man.
And now this shit is like,
The
you know what's
simulation
crazy?
broke.
They said they had more deaths this year than last year for COVID.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but I can see that though.
In the U.S. or like just worldwide, like period.
U.S. Some spots in the world too.
Yeah, because when we start opening back up so early, man,
Yeah.
that's what led to everybody probably.
Yeah, no, cases definitely
Getting
spiked
knocked off.
earlier this year.
And speaking of new music, y'all checked out Meek's new album. I know Wayne and Rich dropped the album. What y'all think?
I checked out both projects. I like Meek album. I don't think I'll be listening to it like consistently, but I like it. It's cool for Meek. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. I still think Championships was like his. Well, I don't know, man. What do you think his best album is?
Oh, Dreams Worth More Than Money. Then wins
That
and losses.
was a tough album. I don't know, man. If I had to pick, like my top three would be Dreams Worth More Than Money. I put Championships and then Wins and Losses.
Losses is definitely up there.
But
Yeah, that was a good album. That was a really good album.
That was a dope album. It sucked he had to go to jail like right after that shit came out, but yeah.
Because that shit had a whole bunch of bangers.
Yeah, that shit had some bangers on it
that
for
shit
sure.
had Glow Up on there. We Ball with Thug. Intro, of course, was crazy. You had
1942.
1942 flows. Yep. Then the shit.
Oh yeah, that got We Ball. I gotta put that number 2.
The shit that had the Blueprint track. Mama Loves Me. That's the
Yeah,
shit with
yeah,
yeah.
Damn, I forgot.
Yeah. That's number 2. That's number 2 for me.
But I liked it though.
The Rich the Kid and Wayne album, that shit was pretty straight to me too though. I fuck with that shit.
Yeah.
Wayne been rapping on that shit, bro. Like
Just getting off. I fuck with it. I didn't think them two would be a good collab like
they
that.
got a couple songs before this shit came out though. Them shit was pretty straight though. Cause when people were saying they don't understand, I was like, bro, them boy actually make some straight songs together, like. Cause Rich just did. I feel like Rich like the top hustler in rap, like one of the top hustlers, bro. Like
I ain't heard from him in a minute.
Dog make sure he stay on the radio or he put himself in position to at least have you talking about him or something. Like, bro gonna make a move. It's been like that though.
Yeah, he's been moving. He's been moving for a while.
So what year he really came out?
Like 2013.
Like 2013. Like he came out like right on the heels of that. Like
heard of him.
That was like a trap renaissance
like
era, dog.
it
That
really
was like
was.
a trap renaissance era.
He came out like lobby running era, like with Migos and Pee Wee Longway and like MPA Duke, Jose Guapo, like a lot of them. Like it was like a wave.
So much
Thug,
raw
like,
ass music that came out of that era, bro. It was like a trap renaissance, bro. Like it took the trap into like a whole
Where
as,
Rich
like
from?
Flows and cadence.
He from
Atlanta?
He Haitian though. He from Atlanta, but he like came
I
from
thought,
Haiti.
he was
from
an
New
LA
York.
nigga.
No, he was from New York, and then he ended up moving to Atlanta when he was younger.
Yeah.
But man, that was so like, bro, some of the best music, like trap music I've
That was
ever
a good-
heard.
that was a
I
good era
still
right there.
go back and listen to them tapes, like from periodically.
The Streets on Lock tapes, the Lobby Runner tape, the
And Black. I was just listening to Black Portland.
Black Portland.
That's
that's one of Thug hardest tapes to me. 1017 Thug era.
Yeah.
That was around that time. That was right when Gucci went to jail, so he had the white, purple, and green album.
Yeah.
The little World War III albums.
The Felix Brothers.
Felix Brothers. Like that shit was Brick Factory. Like all that shit was going crazy. All that shit was going crazy around that
It was
time.
so much heat coming from
And Rich
that side,
had his
bro.
hand in that.
Hood Rich Pablo Juan was just coming out. Like that to me, that's like the hard. That's probably like to me, that's like the hardest era of Atlanta. If Atlanta, as far as the trap sound, that's the hardest era ever. I think that even outbeats maybe the 05, 06, 07 wave. I think it gets it, bro.
It's up there, but I
think
know,
it
man.
gets it, bro. I think it gets it, bro.
So what you think about the Meek album though? What you think about it?
I thought it was pretty good. I felt like he meshed it together real well. Of course, he never misses on the intro. Like, I just felt like it was put together real. I like that Halo track with Brant. That shit was fire. That's probably my favorite. That Tweaking with Vori, that shit fire. That's one of my favorites. He was like really rapping on that shit. Like when he get on one of them beats where he just let that shit ride and he just spitting, Meek be in a different type of zone. So I fuck with that. What else I had liked on there? Let me see.
That was probably like my favorite track on there.
I mean, the first two out the gate was fire. I fuck with the intro Outside, that 100 miles per hour on my soul. Sharing locations, fire. Expensive Pain, I like that. I really don't like Ride For You with Kalani. I ain't like the track with ASAP Ferg. Hot, I don't really like that one. We Slide with Thug, fire. Tweaking, of course, I already said that. Blue Notes 2, fire. And then the Flamers, the outro, that shit was fire. But he could have ended it with Halo 2 either way. It would have been fire. So I fuck with it. Overall, I give it a solid 7.5, 8 out of 10.
His last album, that was what, 2018?
Yeah, that was Championships.
Yeah.
That was December 2018.
Yeah, it was December. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool. I see the ladies just now starting to realize that Brent Faiyaz is basically harmonizing Future lyrics.
That been a thing.
They just realizing it though. Like I seen a lot of tweets. I was like, wait a minute. Let's really look at what Brenda's saying here.
That nigga is fire, dog. I fuck with that nigga music heavy. But other than that, yeah, I fuck with it. Wayne and Rich shit was cool too. And I don't think nobody else dropping unless I'm missing somebody.
Nah, I ain't really heard nothing else.
Let me see. I'm going to the new music. I swear Vizo.
Oh yeah, he did drop that Rich Off Pints too. I'm gonna peep that today. I'm tripping.
Yeah,
I fuck with the first one.
I didn't think to. I don't know, but I did see it though, so I do need to check that out.
We talked about NBA YoungBoy one, right?
I don't think we talked about
Cecilia
YoungBoy.
Contrell.
Nah, we ain't talk about it, but it's that shit number one.
Yeah,
I had a discussion, argument in another chat the other day about how we never seen young boy doing what he's doing. I'm like, we definitely seen that before. Like,
What you mean, like just
like you were saying, like in terms of what he's doing in jail and what he was doing out of jail. I'm like, I mean, yeah, he's doing his thing now, but we definitely seen that before.
Oh yeah, it ain't nothing new now.
Yeah,
it's dope to see him like really moving like that. Like you can really see like he like that. Like you really see it, but we've seen it before.
We've seen it a couple times. A couple artists have done that. So
y'all listen to the YoungBoy album?
nah, I'm not really a huge fan of his music, but I respect what he do though. I like the fact that like he is like a young nigga.
I didn't really get a chance to spin through it.
Crazy like his fan base is the thing that like is so like crazy to me because he has literally people from like 9 to like 40. And I'm like, oh shit.
That shit
bro.
wild.
That's just wild to me.
I saw somewhere it was like a little kid who died. He got buried in a YoungBoy casket.
Get some shit like that. Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
That's
to me. Like
influence, man.
that's crazy. Like, and it was like he already requested that before he passed away. Like,
Oh, so he was sick.
Yeah, it must have
yeah,
been.
like it was like yo, I want a NBA YoungBoy casket. And it was playing YoungBoy like when it was
music. It was pushing him
that
out.
shit. That was wild to me. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he only 21, right?
22, I think.
20. I think he's still 21, isn't it?
No, I think he's 22.
All right.
Yeah, 22.
Just had another
So you
child
dropped
too.
since he was what, 16?
Yeah.
Mhm.
He came out like 2015, 2016.
He still got a long way to go too.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll be out soon. I don't like to see none of the young rappers locked up, man. Trying to think of somebody else who came out.
Yeah, man, his fan
That's
base
about
is
it.
so crazy.
All I saw was
man.
that Ice with Vizo.
Like, bro, I'd have been like just at the gas station in Charleston, and I'll just hear like 3 cars back to back playing this music.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
For
shit.
real.
Like, oh, shit.
He kind of got that hold on Charleston like how Boosie had.
Yeah, definitely, especially with the youth, man. The youth, like, they love this nigga. Like,
Yeah,
they
they
love
do.
this nigga. It reminds, but I look at it as like when I was younger, we used to love Lil Wayne like that. You know what I'm saying? We used to, like I said, how Charleston loved Boosie like that. So it's
The
It's the same
Boosie
thing.
05, 06. Well, shit, 04, 05,
Yeah,
06.
04,
Some 3
05,
years.
06.
04, 05, 06, it was crazy.
yeah, it was nuts. You could go to a club and hear an hour straight.
That badass mixtape?
City on the Lock. When they Dyken first came out,
Oh,
my
man.
gosh.
shit, the club was just amazing. It was outstanding.
That man was
Got my
going
bitch
crazy
up
on
in the
that
room,
day.
about to rip
Dyken.
her ass apart. That shit, especially when the beat drop.
Oh God.
I like girls. I like girls. That attract me.
Oh,
There's a lot of
man.
people
That
who still
badass
ain't heard that
mixtape was
shit, though.
fire, bro. I gotta go back and listen to that shit, man.
He was like,
That mixtape had everybody trunk just rattling. Them niggas
For real.
rattling,
Yeah.
them box Chevys and shit.
Oh man.
That was
Especially
05.
homecoming weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
no Crown Vics and no Comprises,
Yes, sir. Rolling with that boozy.
the Mercuries.
It used to be a nigga
out.
around here that had a Home Depot. What was it? A Home Depot? I want to say it was a. What was it?
That's when niggas was going crazy with the
It
brands.
was a Vic.
Yes.
Cause I thought I seen a caddy like that too, but it was a Vic. You right? The nigga had a Home Depot Vic.
Yeah, that's when niggas was going crazy with the brands.
Niggas,
The niggas that have a whole car with just one brand
Yeah.
on it.
niggas
The
have a
Frosted
bank.
Flakes. Yeah.
I seen a Bank of America Crown Vic around here. I was like,
I
dog,
seen
what?
Home Depot. I seen Eminem.
Yeah.
M&M's. I seen what else? Like he said, Frosted Flakes.
I saw John Deere before. Like I saw all
I ain't
kind of
seen
shit,
that.
I ain't
bro.
seen that
Like,
one.
I saw John Deere around here
I
before.
can
Like
believe it though.
But that's when niggas was just slapping a logo,
slapping
one logo
logos.
on the whole car.
niggas was switching up the interior, the mats, like all kind of crazy shit, bro. Like,
20s, 22s, 26s.
niggas had riding dunks around here, bro.
Well,
04 to 06 was crazy.
Niggas was jacking up the Crown Vics and then slapping the sixes on that shit, dog. And
Not even putting the adapter kits on there, fucking up the ride.
Just the squeaking,
You
bro.
can hear that bitch.
Singing,
That
bro.
bitch screaming. That suspension system is screaming. My dog ain't spend that extra $400 on that suspension kit, bruh.
It's so crazy because Orangeburg's still like that.
Facts. It really is like that. On a good day, them bitches is out.
They are, bro. Nigga got that Firebird sitting on them. Like, bro, what we doing, bro?
Why you do the Firebird like that,
Hey,
bruh?
man, I done seen a
Anything,
nigga put some fours on a Firebird.
Why though?
I don't know, bro.
That car ain't built for that.
Nah, it's only built for the 20s and
You know how bad they cut that fucking.
Word, you gotta cut that bitch up. Like, don't cut the Firebird, man.
Yes, sir.
That's like a narrow car, bro. That's not a wide body.
That's not a
narrow
car that should be lifted,
At all.
bro.
I seen an M6 sitting on them too. A white one. That shit been clean as a bitch. So can't even cap. That shit been clean.
That shit probably was clean,
And
though.
white had the drop top, had the beige interior like my shit. Like word, bro. Shit been clean, bro. Can't even cap.
Poor underbody, though. That
Horrible
underbody. Hurting, bro. That underbody hurting, bro. Word.
That shit is meant for speed, bro. You got this shit sitting on 40s, bro. Like it's crazy.
Good times, good times. A lot of niggas picking up them gals in them cars, man.
Oh boy.
Yes.
A lot of niggas. I seen a lot.
You saw that shit pull up in the school parking lot. That was it. You was done. You go ahead and cancel that crush you got on.
You could have been. Y'all could have been passing notes all first 4 periods. You see that one car pull up and she done signed herself out.
It's a wrap.
She done signed herself out. It's over with, man. It's over with, man.
Cancel that crush,
It's
man.
over with, man.
Pack
them
that
notes,
up because
them
he coming to
notes is-
prom.
Yeah, he coming to prom. and he after prom too. You know what I'm saying? He got the car. He got a car, so you know he can move around you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wait till prom to rent a car. You know what I'm saying? So you're dead, bruh.
And you knew where the nigga worked because y'all had to work at either McDonald's, one of them
Word.
Sonic, one of the fucking places,
Well,
bro.
he pulling 40, 45 hours a week.
More than
For real,
that.
though.
I know a nigga
Probably,
pulling 80.
he probably pulling 60, 70 out that bitch. Got to keep that car up, so you probably pulling 60, 70 up a week.
I never forget when I've been in art class, they could tell me, man, my check about to be so fat. I pull about 80 hours. I like this. Nigga, we 10th, 11th grade, bro.
Hey, bro, some niggas was living like that, though. Bro.
I'm
Like,
talking about as soon as they get off from school, bro, they getting that shit from
they in
3
that
to
bitch,
11,
they in that bitch
fam.
3 to 11, back up early in the morning, go to
Yeah.
school. Soon as 2 o'clock hit, hey, I ain't about to go to work.
Change my clothes real quick.
Hey, man, shout out to my
Niggas
dog,
doing
man.
no homework.
I ain't gonna say his name, but I had a homeboy. My nigga used to live on Latson Road. My dog, you know who I'm talking about, but I ain't gonna say my dog's name. My dog used to ride the bike from Latson Road to College Park Road. Literally,
I know exactly what you talking about.
Mike, literally every single fucking day. But
My
my
dog
nigga
been
was a
grinding now.
grinder though. My nigga got a car off that shit and everything, bro. I'm talking about as soon as this nigga got off the bus, that nigga hopped on his bike and rode to College Park, bro. To the McDonald's on College Park. This nigga would pull like 3 to 1s.
My dog been grinding, dog.
Ride the bike back down, bro.
My dog been grinding, bro.
Yeah, like seriously.
up.
Shout out. You know who I'm talking
Nah,
to.
I know you talking
My nigga,
about.
shout out to you.
That's crazy.
Nah, that's crazy. My nigga, he used to actually play ball for Burke and shit, but the nigga said fuck school. The nigga had twins coming in high school, bro. That nigga was like, nah.
Oh, man.
That nigga got, like, he came in class and they kept trying to wake him up. He was like, man, fuck this shit. Like, fuck y'all. And I did not see bro again, bro.
I got 2 miles to feed.
Word,
nigga.
bro.
What the
Like,
fuck?
well, can you imagine catching
Fuck this
twins?
environmental science shit.
At 15,
That's what I'm
16
talking
years
about.
old?
Yeah, man.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, bro.
Honestly, if I
Like,
had
that's a
twins
lot.
at 16,
You're
I'd
a
cry.
baby,
Like,
bro.
I ain't even gonna cap. I'd cry.
Come on, bro.
Shit, girls was having babies at 14.
Yeah.
14, freshman year 14. Like,
The wild
I think about it now, her daughter,
Her
15,
daughter
16
old. Yeah, her
now.
daughter old now, bro.
About to be out of high
Yeah,
school.
her daughter about to be about high school soon.
Yeah, she 30. It's like you literally half of your daughter's age,
Yeah,
bro.
they grew up
Like,
together.
Damn near. That's crazy.
Shit, man, at Fort, they had a daycare.
Yeah, they had daycare for it.
Yeah, I remember hearing. That was one of the first schools that really had that
Yeah,
shit.
that shit.
Cause I remember I hit that one hallway one day. I was like, "Is that fucking like the little place shit in the back over there? Like the
by
little,
the cafeteria.
yeah." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Then they had the daycare right next to the home. What was it? They used to teach you how to bake and shit like that.
Home ec.
Home ec. They
Yeah.
had it was right by the home ec. And because in that home ec, they used to teach you how to actually raise a baby in there. I don't think people remember that. They used to give you the little baby that cry and shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember that shit, dog. Like niggas, they was actually grooming niggas to have babies, bro. Like the baby used to cry in people's class and shit. They used to have to change the baby in class. I'm like,
I think it was more of a thing of like y'all don't want kids because this is what you'll have to go through.
Nah, some of them girls was fucking with that shit, bro. Some of them girls was fucking with that shit. Like, oh, this shit easy. This is easy. Next year they big the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of them I saw it coming was inevitable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about since 8 when we transitioned from Alice Bernie to Stall. Already saw that.
Listen,
that was coming.
listen,
That
it's
was-
a
Yeah, you
chick-
saw. You
it's
said
a
this
chick-
name.
It's a chick that I grew up with, right? Like we grew up together, like we cool, like you know what I'm saying. But I knew I was like, bro, like when I was like 10 years old, I looked there, I was like, man, you gonna have like 3 kids, and so on the whole, she got 3 children. She got 3 children about to work on another one right now. Like, yeah, big up, bro. Yeah, she cool as fuck though. But so like Mike said, you know it's inevitable,
Yeah.
inevitable, bro. Like it's coming.
Mike, what I was trying to say was it was in the names of the schools that you said the transition.
Oh yeah,
kid,
from
like,
Bernie to Stall.
Oh my God, man.
100%. 100%. It
Woo!
was going down. It was from 04 to 05. That summer,
Oh,
they was
man.
that summer they was getting it in. Because by the time we came back August,
Shit done changed.
yeah, it was already
Oh,
it was
man.
already down to get down.
Oh,
so
man.
yeah, by the time we had got out of school, what was that? Because I was 8th grade, 04, 05. So yeah, I started my freshman year 05. Yeah. They was bigged up. You had son that was pregnant 8th grade.
Shit.
That's
At-
13, 14
At
years old.
Rivers, them children having children. Like, I remember my mom had a few kids in her, and when she was teaching at Rivers and shit, there was a few students of hers that were pregnant then. So they're definitely out of high school now, or like,
Yeah.
Getting close to being.
yeah,
Yeah.
like,
We ain't had no pregnancies in my middle school. We just had like some controversial shit that go down
Man.
at Drayton Hall. Shit was going down at Drayton Hall. No pregnancies though. Just
it's
you know,
them
niggas
brick
get
walls,
caught,
bro.
Niggas get caught in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Little situation like that.
One of
But
my niggas, he started early. Like, early. My dog had 3 before we graduated.
God damn, bro.
And his second one was born a few months before we graduated high school. So
And
she
he
was
had-
pregnant. She was pregnant the whole
the
senior
whole
year.
And he had another one after y'all walked.
No, he had his first one 05. The
Damn.
second one came right before. No, the second one came a few months before because he was probably like 2-3 months when we walked across the stage. The second
Damn.
one, yeah. And then he had a third one probably like 2011.
All with the same girl.
No. Let me tell you, this nigga funny now. My nigga, man. Nigga funny now. The second one, he been trying to deny because he already know we been tripping
Oh shit.
off the girl. But it's like, my nigga, like, I mean, at the end of the day, where you can't deny, like, I mean, the man looked just like you. You see what I'm saying? I mean, regardless of how, I mean, we was getting our little jokes all here and there, but it was just like,
Nigga, that's your child.
because he was
bro.
at Fort.
Yeah.
And if I ever show you, dog, because I ain't got no picture of him, if I ever show you, dog, you know exactly who I'm talking about.
I probably know a dog of you.
So,
if you
because
show
he
me
was at
dog.
Fort. He was at Fort probably for like a little bit of 05-ish, 06. He came back like around 07, 08-ish. When he came back, he just went crazy. He just went crazy.
I've been like, damn, son. Like, son, 3? Come on,
Yeah, because
bro.
he had his third one like 2011, a few years after we graduated.
Nah, bro.
So we was like 19, 20 at that time.
You lived none of your teenage years without somebody attached to you.
Yeah, basically.
Like that's crazy.
Bless up, man.
Bless up. For real, because I ain't built for that.
Man,
At
I
all.
went to Gregg Middle School in Somerville. That's where I like the back, because I moved to Latson probably like I think like my 4th grade year. Then I had to go to Virginia. Then I came back and I went to Gregg. And we had a nigga who was on our basketball team. This man had a child, and he had pulled up to one of our games with the baby. He had pulled up to one of our games with the baby seat in the back. And we was
In middle school?
In middle school, bruh. Bruh was from downtown. Then he moved up to Somerville, and the nigga was hooping for us and shit. Dog could have hooped too, but the nigga was like 16 in the 7th grade.
Damn.
That's how it was in Somerville, bro. Man.
No, I know.
Man, there was some niggas in my class, Mike, bro. I swear these niggas had full beards like Mo, bro. I'm talking about niggas 15, 7th grade.
Yeah.
It was like 4
There's
niggas
a lot of
like
niggas
that.
who had beards like 8th grade.
8th
nigga.
grade, bro. I'm talking about-
Shit, my beard started coming in like 10th, 11th grade.
Yeah, we had
Like,
niggas
that
who had
shit
beards
was
like
there.
8th.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, dog, what the fuck? I remember wake up one day, I was like, dog, what? Damn, man. Like, I ain't no baby no more, bro. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
talking about niggas was like smoking. Now that I think about it, I'm like, bro, niggas was like smoking cigarettes in the back and shit
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. Like, all type of badass shit. Good little kids would do. I'll be like, God, now I think about it, I'll be like, dog, like, where was the supervision at?
There was these white kids used to smoke cigarettes at my bus stop, like right in front of my house. When I moved up, like North Charleston way, like these white kids used to smoke cigarettes every day.
Shit, wow, man. Time flies. But yeah, man, let's transition to some TV, man. So Raising Kanan is finally done.
Oh, it's
we got
over with. That was-
that was the
alright.
finale. Season 1. BMF is back. I didn't get to see the second episode yet,
I saw
but
it.
I
if
ain't
y'all
watch
watch
it yet.
Raising Kanan, what did y'all think? Y'all ain't see the finale?
I ain't watched it yet.
You ain't
I
see
saw
it?
the finale.
I was out
Okay.
last night, so I
What do you think about the season overall?
Overall, the season, it has its moments where it's like really great, and then it also has its moments where it's like, dog, what the fuck? You know what I'm
I
saying?
fuck with the whole season.
The
bro.
season's cool. I think I'd give it out of 10. It's solid though. I give it an 8.
I give it a 9.
I give it an 8 out of 10. It's solid.
it's well written.
Yeah, it's well written. I like the storylines. I like the development of the characters. Damn, dog. Rock said Joey Badass up crazy, dog. She said she lined that nigga up crazy.
She definitely did. You guys see that shit. That shit wild.
Now that when I was watching, I'm like, dog, these niggas nasty. Like these niggas playing the game.
Damn, so
super
unique
shice.
done. Basically, y'all can tell me that. I don't care. Unique done.
I don't think he'll be done.
I don't think he'll be
but
done.
he got
but
lined up crazy.
Yeah, he got lined up crazy.
He got sent to jail though. 'Cause I saw that when he pulled the jacket out the closet and all that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
So that was the last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last episode.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that then.
Yeah.
I watched that
Yeah,
one.
that was the last episode.
I thought one came on last night.
No.
Oh,
That's
all right.
it.
All right.
Yeah, so then, that's basically what it was.
Oh, okay. Then I watched that one then.
He gonna get out, though,
Oh yeah, he getting out.
Yeah.
because he got an alibi.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that shit crazy
It's
how
just
they set him up
yeah, how they
though.
lined him up was crazy.
Cause as soon as he pulled that jacket out that closet,
they
he
saw
was,
that
he was
blood on
like,
that bitch?
He was like, man, fuck.
He
That
knew
boy, boy kicked that door immediately, dog. Yeah, I remember that.
And shout out to him too, man, because I don't even look at him as Joey Badass. I look at him as unique.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
killed.
Motherfucker's a
killed
great
his role,
actor,
man. He
bro.
killed
He
his
killed
role.
that role. He
He
killed
killed-
that role.
yeah,
He killed that role. Like
That man, he looked like one of the rappers that was originally supposed to be an actor who just happened to be rapping.
yeah.
Because I look at him when I see him, like, it's just like, no, he just embodied that role so
Nah, he
well.
killed
You
that
don't even
shit.
I don't even look at him as Joey Badass like the rapper. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel he's playing the hell out of that role.
Hell
He killed
yeah.
that role.
I don't think that show should be no more than 3 seasons though.
Yeah, I don't. They don't. It don't.
'Cause, I
need
mean,
to.
we already know what the
knows
fuck is
about
gonna
to go on
happen.
with
Yeah.
that shit. So
We just gonna see who gonna get got first.
Mm-hmm.
But BMF first episode
Man.
out the gates, that shit was fire. Shout out to
Great.
Cash Doll, man.
Yeah.
Cass Dog
Shout out to Cass Dog,
hit
man.
niggas with 2 uppercuts. First off, she dropped the pregnancy on
Yeah.
niggas. Then she dropped the.
But nigga, I had to rewind it because when she answered the door, I'm like, is that Cash Doll?
When
I
yeah,
said, hold on, let me go back. Let me go back.
Yeah, because I was watching that shit. I was like, when she was kissing it, I was like, hold up, bro.
No, I didn't know it was her until
Hold
she
up,
answered
bro.
the
Hold
door.
up. Let me rewind this shit. I was like, oh shit, that's fucking Cash Dog. Well, damn, you just gonna hit me with another uppercut
Bro,
like
she got
that?
some nice
Like-
titties, bro.
I mean, we've been seeing them though. You know what I'm saying? From the
Oh, from the bathroom video.
the
Yeah,
Instagram lip slips and shit.
the
like,
slips.
You know what I'm saying?
But these was on full display.
This is a full display. Like she done been laying on her back and all them shit in going to the side no way. Them shit just.
Nice areolas. Nice areolas. Them shit's nice. Y'all don't know I'm an areola connoisseur, man.
Hey man, they was on full display, man. They was
Yeah,
on full
man.
display.
Shitting on Lala shit, bro. This
Yeah.
thing nice too, though.
Yeah, Lala on that show too.
I'm tired of seeing
Lala
her
gonna
on that
find a way
shit.
on a TV show on Stars, bro.
50 Cent just holding her down, man. I get it, but you know.
Hey man, 50 looking out for niggas though,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
50
Yeah.
look out for niggas, man.
Yeah. But shout out to Big Meat's son. He doing a great job so
killing
far.
Yeah, he
Bro.
killing that role so far, bro. It also helped that he looked exactly like his damn
Yeah.
daddy. So
Yeah.
like he looked just like this nigga. So it's like,
Well written, and what I like about it, it's shot differently than The Power,
yeah.
and just the whole thing, man. The
Yeah.
acting, they got
'Cause it would have been easy for 50 to just be comfortable and just shoot it the same way. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I already got a formula. I'm going to
Yeah.
shoot it just like Power. But nah, he switched it up like with how it's shot. Like,
Dog who was like Cash Dog Baby Daddy. That
Oh,
nigga
yeah.
looking like he a real
yeah,
psycho,
dog,
bro.
he going to be a problem. Like, he
Yeah.
going to be a problem.
Nigga,
bro.
oh, this nigga really is crazy.
Yeah. Dog almost hit me with the car, bro. Dog said, hey, if I see you at my bitch house again, I'm not going to miss.
Stay away from my bitch.
Stay
Like,
away from
no,
my
that
bitch.
she fall going, my nigga. Like,
Yo, that's not
Pack
for
that
2
up.
years, man.
Yeah.
you been locked up for 2 years.
She
You
stopped
hang
seeing
that
you the
up.
first year. It's over with, bro. It's over with, bro. That shit over with, bro.
Oh, them visitations stop?
Yo, it's over with,
I
bro.
fuck with a nigga psyche, bro.
Charge
Hey.
it to the game.
That nigga probably in that cell like, damn, they ain't called me today for visitation. You ain't got no visitors, Bob.
That's fucked up.
She's somewhere getting tossed, Bob. It's over with, bro.
Yeah, Tommy shit about to come back out.
I'm gonna give that one a chance. I'm gonna check it out.
I'm
I'ma
gonna
check
skip
it out.
that. I have to hear some
I think Tommy
reviews
gonna
on
be
it
on some wild
first.
shit.
But
Yeah,
I
Tommy
ain't,
gonna be fucking some shit up, dog.
but I ain't going to just jump to that. I'll
Because his series start like immediately when he go to LA after Ghost die. That's when his shit start. It ain't no prequel or nothing. His start
Because
immediately after the club scene.
Yeah,
Like,
Oh,
was
okay.
about
Well,
to-
then I might check it out.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't
Tariq
want to
shit,
see
he
a
was
Tommy
about to kill,
prequel.
yeah, he was about to kill. He was about to kill Tariq and Tasha.
Yeah.
And then he dipped. That been the last time he dipped. So his series start immediately when that happened. Like,
Oh, okay. I'll check that
Yeah.
out. Then.
I
don't
mean, yeah,
want to
because
see
him
no
and
Tommy
Tariq had a
prequel.
plan.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying? Because remember, they thought he died in the gas station. Blew
Yeah.
up. So he's like, hey, man, like, because he been looking for his mama. He
yeah.
tell
He
him.
told you, he's like, I can't tell you. I can't even promise you. Like, if I see your mom, like, it'll be cool. But you know, just be safe out here. He dipped. Like,
He dipped. But I get it. So we'll see. I think Tommy gonna really be on some body and shit though.
yeah, he
You
out in
already know
LA.
how
He
you
had a
get
new
down.
playground. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't really interested in Tariq series. But
Nah,
I fuck with Tariq series,
I'm
bro.
not interested. I saw the first episode. I was like, I'm straight.
I fuck with it.
I don't really fuck with this. I'm ready for so we got Ozark coming back next year.
Damn, how long that been? Like 2 years?
2 years.
This gonna be the
God
last
damn.
season too. I mean, the last. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
this is the last
This
season.
would be what, season 4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this be season 4, which is good. You ain't
Yeah,
really
they
got to
right,
stretch
yeah,
that
they
shit
ain't
out.
stretching it out.
Man,
That's one of the greatest shows all time.
Yeah, it's up there. Ozark's up there.
That shit up there, bro. The Snowfall will be back, I think, next year.
Next year?
5.
We got Insecure at the end of this month.
Yeah,
Insecure end of this month.
That's it for
Shout out to
Insecure.
Issa.
yeah. Great
Fucking series,
series.
man.
Yeah,
Great
from the
series.
jump. That first season was
That
fire.
first season is classic.
That first season is classic.
That
bruh.
first season is
Hey,
classic.
if I can count, if I had a dime for how many debates that first season started, bro,
Bro,
that first season was epic, bro.
Yeah.
that first season is fire.
The dialogues that was had off
Hell
that first
yeah.
Insecure season was amazing, bro. Like, hey man, shout out my dog Lawrence, man. Oh, I hope the boy get Lawrence out that jam this season because I don't think he should go down like that in the final
Word,
season, man.
You see that trailer though? She had that baby.
Hey man, I don't.
She had that
If
baby.
if I'm Lawrence in that scene, like, hey, what a fucking blood test.
I'm about to
that,
say
man.
we got
Let's
paternity
go, man.
test that.
Let's go ahead and go to Maury right now.
Yeah, I
man.
see the one. She had Nathan and Lawrence in the same room talking. Like, hey, that's one situation I'd never be put myself in,
Nah,
bro.
fuck
Like,
no,
bro,
hell yeah.
because I feel like I'm being chose. Like,
Yeah,
no, bro, just
like,
go
let's
ahead.
not- I'll walk
Go
away.
ahead, slide
I'll
on
walk
your
away.
hands,
It's not
dog.
flavor of love, bitch. Like, have
Nah.
separate conversations and let's be adults. Like,
I'm not
we're
an option, bro.
We're not doing this for the love of Ray J shit, man. Come
Like,
on,
knowingly, I'm not an
now.
option.
Word,
bro.
like, yeah,
No,
like, nah.
I'm not about
like,
to sit up there and have no conversation.
I'll walk away. For all this,
Word,
I'll
like,
just
hold
walk
on,
away.
like, this what we doing? Y'all talk first. Y'all get what y'all gotta get done, and you know.
Holla at me whenever you get
Yeah,
your
like,
shit straight. Other than that, I'm
I'll be
I'm
somewhere
another way.
watching the Sports Center or some
Word,
shit.
another
Like,
way.
I ain't doing this right here. Like, it's not my, how they say, it's not my ministry at all.
I'm not fucking with that.
Shit, man, y'all be watching the Wu-Tang series?
I'm still
I
catching
started
up.
a few episodes.
Yeah,
I
I gotta
haven't finished.
I gotta finish season 1, but season 1 fire.
Yeah, man, season 2 hard.
Yeah, I heard that, but
that
season
shit-
2 was
it's
really
real
good.
good. Mhm.
But yeah, I don't like how bruh That's dog off Equalizer, right?
Yeah, his voice, man.
I don't like how he play RZA, bro. I don't think RZA really talk like that. Do RZA talk like that?
I don't know.
I didn't think so.
I don't know, bro. Like
The show fire though. Like
Yeah, the
I'm not
show's
saying the
fire,
show
like-
right, but I feel he could play RZA a little better. Like he kind of boring playing, bro.
I don't know, man, because maybe he might exaggerate the voice a little bit.
Yeah,
too much
yeah,
on
yeah,
that shit.
yeah.
He
Deep as
exaggerates.
hell.
Yeah, but it's kind of slow too. Like he like
It's like robotic.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
robotic kind of. But I fuck with the show though. Like
Yeah,
I
the
really
show
do.
hard,
I like
man.
the show. I just
The
got to
little
catch
dude
up
who
on it.
played Raekwon, he's playing a hell of a Raekwon. I fuck.
Yeah, that's the nigga from the Dope movie.
Yeah, he
That's the
played
nigga. He canceled himself last year.
Oh yeah, with the Rosa Parks
during the
shit.
Rosa Parks shit. Yeah, he did. He was feeling himself during that
Yeah.
shit, bro. A lot of niggas was feeling themselves during them riots.
So y'all been checking out that shit everybody talking about, that Squid Game shit?
I caught the first couple episodes.
I ain't really trying to watch that shit.
I watched it last night. I fell asleep on it.
Yeah,
I'll be
I
real
really,
with you.
I really, it
I
don't really
finished
matter.
it.
You finished it?
Yeah, finish that
I'm gonna
shit.
ask for the
That shit-
spoilers when we done because I ain't really pressed to finish that.
I ain't
shit,
really pressed to
honestly.
watch it.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
cool, like it's cool, but I'm like the more I watch it, I'm like, all right, like
People been sending me like shit that equate to like what black people would do. I'm like, bro, I ain't even seen this shit. I can't even laugh at this genuinely. Like I can't laugh at it because I'm not really interested in watching that shit.
it's alright.
It's a lot of shows to keep up with, man. You know, like even when I start a certain series, like if I'm not really into it, like I started On My Block on Netflix. I ain't never really got to the next season. Dear White People, I watched the first 2 seasons. Then I didn't even know they had season 3. They already got season 4.
that's supposed to be the last season too.
Oh, okay.
But see, I
So-
never was a fan of Dead White People from the movie Dead White People.
Yeah,
I saw the first 2 seasons. I fire. I
I saw
fuck
the
with that shit.
movie, and then after I saw the movie, I wasn't really interested.
Yeah,
I
I
never
was
saw the
like-
movie though.
Oh, yeah.
I never saw the movie.
See, that's the thing. I watched the movie and I was like, I don't see no show of this shit.
Yeah.
Nah,
Like,
that
I
show
don't
fire now.
watching this shit, man.
But I kind of fell off. I think the pandemic fucked up a lot because they were supposed to come out with third around the pandemic when 2020 came around. But it's a few of them shows that I had just stopped watching, especially on Netflix. They always got some shit coming out.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Or you know what happened with Netflix? Because Squid Game's been on Netflix. Like what happened is people just start binge watching a lot of shit, and people start talking about it, and then it just start trending and trending and trending. Because if I'm not mistaken, Squid Game's been on there since like last year or early, at least earlier this year.
You know they trying to reboot Fresh Prince, right?
I ain't fucking
I
with
do
that
not
at all.
understand.
I do not need a dramatic Fresh Prince series.
They need to stop reinventing shit and do something that's new
Yeah.
for this time.
Like you can do
Something that's for this
like
time.
even if you took like the same formula from Fresh Prince and called it something else and kept it like comedy, it would work. But you're basically taking Fresh Prince, the same characters, but making it a drama series.
Hey, real shit. When's the last time we had a comedy sitcom like Martin, Fresh Prince, like any of those type shows? When the last time we really
It's
had
been
that?
a long time.
Like they don't really be trying to do none of that shit no more. My wife and kids. You see what I'm saying? All they
the
really had was
Upshaws,
like what?
If you want to say the Upshaws.
The
House
Upshaws
of
with Mike
Pain?
Epps. Well, talk
Yeah,
about
Mike. Yeah, that shit.
I like the
I
Upshaws.
fuck with that shit.
I like the
Oh,
Upshaws.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you gotta check that
Yeah,
out,
you gotta
bro.
check that out. That first season was good.
Mhm.
They tried with that little rail dude, but that shit they pulled the plug on that. It had,
That had Jess Hilarious on it?
yeah. I thought it was corny, but I liked it. It was like one of them shows. I used to watch all of it on Hulu.
What's that other show with Gerard Carmichael?
The Carmichael show.
Yeah, that shit was cool.
Yeah, that was cool too.
They uploaded that I think after like 2 seasons.
Then that show that had David Allen
Shit
Greer
don't
on
be
it.
sticking, man.
Alright, yeah.
A lot of shit don't be sticking.
A lot of it don't. I don't know, man.
Man, I don't know what it is though, cause like back then, even just like in total, like I remember in a group we was talking about Curb Your Enthusiasm. We was talking about fucking what else? We was talking about like a whole, just like in general, just shows back then that was
Yeah,
just
Curb is fucking
kind of
hilarious.
just like
man.
better. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to watch Entourage back in the G. You know what I'm saying? That was my
Good
shit.
show. Great show.
Fucking what else I used to watch? Entourage. Of course, you had The Wire. You had Arliss. You had you remember Arliss, Mo?
Yeah, I remember Arliss. I used to watch that shit.
Fucking it was just like a whole. I don't know. It's just back then. It was just like
Dog, Breaking Bad
Better
came
put-
out 08.
yeah, Breaking Bad. Just
I
like,
can't
just
believe that was
different
08,
programming,
bruh.
You know. Yeah, Curb is hilarious though, bro. I was
Oh,
watching.
I fell off Walking Dead.
It was too. It got too crazy.
It got
man.
weird.
It got
At
too
the
many
season,
seasons.
at the season 3, that was it. I was done. I'm
I
like,
was-
all right,
after
bro.
season-
But they
yeah,
got like
after
9 of
season-
them bitches.
I remember like it was one episode I watched and I never watched it after that because it was just too much. I feel like once I got behind, well in my mind, too behind on it, I was like, it's not even no sense. I don't even
It's
remember
like
that.
8-9 seasons, right?
Yeah, they say it's supposed to be the last season coming up now.
They said Sons was a great show, but I never
No,
got into
Sons
that.
was a good show. Sons of Anarchy.
I finished like the
Yeah,
first
my brother
season.
used to watch that shit. It was a good show.
No, that shit was fire. The Sons of Anarchy fire.
Oh, okay.
Y'all used to watch Survivor's Remorse?
Nah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought that
I
was a
fuck
good
with
show.
that show.
I thought that was a good
I
show.
fuck
They
with
pulled
that
a
show.
plug on
That
too.
basically supposed to be like LeBron's story. Like LeBron produced that show.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Yeah, I fuck with that
No, I
show.
never
But they
peeped that.
canceled that too.
Like,
They
give it
canceled
3
right away
seasons?
when they killed Mike Epps,
Yeah.
the uncle.
That's
They-
when I knew that shit was going down.
Yeah, they canceled that shit. I was like, bro, how you gonna kill an uncle? He's like the main character, one of the main characters on the show. Like, I was pissed when they canceled Survivor's Remorse.
Yeah, that was a good show, man. Shit, Ballers was a good show.
I checked that. I didn't see the last season they did. I gotta catch up on that though, because
I gotta-
I do like that show.
Like, I was up to like season 3. That was the last time I watched. I know it's like
Yeah.
5 seasons, right?
I think it's 4.
It's 4 seasons.
4 seasons.
Fourth might be the newest one, because fourth is supposed to be the one because he bought the team. He bought a team at the end of season 3,
Mm-hmm.
right?
That's
I think
when-
so. Yeah, he bought a team. So season 4 is supposed to win. Like he constructing a team, putting the shit together, shit like that. It's supposed to be like the kind of like how the Raiders is.
Yeah.
So I gotta check out that new season. I do fuck with that show.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something. I'm missing something. I'm ready for Invincible to come back.
Need Invincible back.
Need
Yeah.
that shit back. That shit fire. Shout out to
Need that
Omni
back
Man.
for sure.
Yeah.
I've been watching all the y'all don't fuck with it. I've been watching like the Marvel What If show. That shit fire too.
So that shit on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
What if
Mhm.
it's one episode?
No, it's like this episode was like the eighth one.
Is it up there with Low Key and WandaVision?
No, that shit fire because it basically tie into what's going on with the movies. Like especially the last episode, it tie into what's going on with the movies.
So I should watch that shit.
Yes, that shit fire.
All right, what if
That
season?
shit
All right,
fire.
I'll check that
Like
out.
the first one, I liked it. A lot of people didn't like it, but like I liked how it started from the first one. It was a little slow, but like from then on, that shit fire.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'll check that out. Hulu be having a lot of shit anyway. Like I got the stick, so I got Amazon Prime, of course. So that got automatic. I got like Amazon Video, but then I'll buy certain shit like some of the classic movies unless it's already on there. And then I got Hulu with they automatically got their shit. That's why I always be watching Bernie Mac because it's automatically on Hulu.
I gotta watch that Rick Flair, that Rick James documentary that's on Amazon
Oh,
Prime.
yeah, I seen that.
You watched it?
Yeah,
I ain't
it's
seen
pretty
that.
Was it good?
It was good. It was some. Yo, Rick was a. I mean, we already knew
No,
he
Rick
was a wild
boy.
nigga, but
Rick
he
was
was
a wild
like.
boy.
I didn't never know that him and Prince had beef though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Like that shit was crazy. I didn't know that him and Prince was like.
because Prince came up under him.
And but they said Prince would like do the exact same shit Rick would do. Like
Yeah,
Rick
he
would
perfected what Prince what Rick fucked up.
like Rick would do like a certain sound, and then like Prince would come on first, so Prince would do that exact same shit.
Open it up for him.
Open
and
it up
take
for him and take his sauce. You know what I'm saying? And Rick did not like that.
But Rick couldn't keep up with his damn self though.
Nah,
like
yeah, he was
he was partying hard,
he
bro.
was a train wreck.
Cocaine king.
That man was partying super hard, bro. Like
The amount of drugs that Nick. I just couldn't just imagine the sessions in the studio. Like if I could just be a fly on the wall in the studio back then, the amount of drugs and songs that probably came from them studio sessions, niggas could have just been boom. Then I'd be like, hey, let me go in the booth real quick, record this shit. Hey, get the
and they was
engineer
playing
right.
instruments and shit now.
Yeah, it was like, let me go ahead and get this shit right. Do this shit in one take.
That shit crazy.
That shit wild.
Another thing that was interesting though is so Rick he kind of came up. I didn't notice that he came up under Motown. Like he was a Motown writer first, and then after he became a Motown writer, he was kind of doing his own thing. But then within that time, he had kind of like was on funk music. Like he was doing funk,
USA.
Yeah, he was doing funk music and shit. And you had like groups like Parliament and shit like that. That was like they're both doing the same thing around the same time. But they said the difference was like Parliament was a little bit more like out there as far as their song structures, and Rick was more like he knew how to make a song because he had came up under Motown, so he kind of knew the song structure. He didn't knew that songs he wasn't making no like 15-minute songs because Parliament was like getting high in the studio and making like 17-minute songs.
They was just vibing out.
But Rick knew
They
how
got
to
some long ass songs.
construct it,
bro.
make a hook, and and that's how he got more farther with his shit, and that's how his shit got more commercial. So I always thought that was interesting. You know what I'm saying? Because it shows like somebody who knew how to who had the sound, but they knew how to craft the sound and make it to where it could go mainstream. As besides this group who just kind of just wilding, doing their thing, even though those songs are still like, you know, they're still big songs, but
yeah, they didn't get the same commercial
they
success
didn't get
as
the
Rick.
same commercial success.
What's
as
crazy
Rick.
for Rick for me is like for him to be the first black artist nominated for a rock Grammy. It was crazy. He didn't win his first Grammy until a song that got sampled of his, you know, got hot, bro.
MC Hammer.
Like that shit crazy to me, bro. Like he won his first Grammy off the Can't Touch This shit.
Wow.
That's his first and only Grammy, bro. Like all the shit he been dropping in between time, like I would have thought he caught at least 2 or 3 Grammys, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit wild.
James a wild motherfucker. Him and Tia Marie got kids together.
Nah,
Or a kid.
No, they said that wasn't
Yeah,
true.
that ain't
And
that,
They
yeah.
said that ain't true. They said
Oh, that's not his?
Nah, but they said they used to talk to. They used to date, but he said that's not his.
Shit, I thought
Tia-
they was
Tia-
married, wasn't it?
Tierra Marie was married to another dude. It was like a some security dude back then. Like, yeah, that's who she got her kid with.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So that's some Janae Aiko, Big Sean shit. Right. All right.
No, hold on. I heard a bar. I heard a bar in a recent song where they was talking about Dawg said something like that. He was like, I'm on my Big Sean shit. Take a nigga bitch on the same bus or something like that.
Yeah, she was married.
Yeah, I was like, hold on, what's
Then she divorced. Then
bro,
she divorced
what song
dude.
was that, bro?
He had kind of vented about that shit.
Yeah,
Like dog, like her ex husband. Like he
Yeah.
had kind of
I remember
about
that
that
shit
shit because
dog, yeah.
they been was cool now. Big Sean and Janae. You know they be at the award show, but they would dress it up as friends. But then that shit, look where it's at now. Because even they went through a point where they was together, they broke up, and then you know they got back together like what, end of 2019, 2020. So like yeah, man, that shit was wild, bro. But the whole time you married.
But see, a man don't get that type of leeway though. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's another conversation. They could never have a friend, you know, while being married, and then you know,
The more end up being together, that's some sleazy shit,
slowly but surely, like y'all know what was going on. Y'all know what y'all was doing.
My whole
You know what
thing
I'm
would have
saying?
been like, bro, you know what? I eat the pain through the divorce and shit like that, cool. But like my nigga, like you was moving sleazy throughout the whole marriage, bro.
Yeah.
Like, cause now you with this nigga.
Yeah,
That's whack.
you knew
You could have saved me the time.
Yeah, you knew that you was going. You knew that you fuck with this nigga.
Word,
Like, you knew
like-
that you wanted, and that's cool.
You love that man more than
But
me,
don't waste my time. Like you wasting my time, bro. Like,
True.
you know what I'm saying?
That shit, wow, man. What y'all think about that Jada Pinkett Smith shit?
I wish they would just leave us alone at this point. It's like every week we hear about some shit with them boys.
That
It's
we
like,
don't need to
we
hear
don't-
about.
Like I saw some other
We'll
shit.
be chilling, bro.
I saw some other shit during this week. It was like Jada and Willow considered getting BBLs at one point. And I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about them two getting BBLs together. Well, I don't care about a daughter-mother duo getting a BBL. Like, what is this? What is this? And then the shit with Daz coming back out and rehashing the shit with bro from.
I never knew that.
I never knew that, but it's like, damn,
I did
like
hear about that Chris Cross shit.
it's like, damn, is this nigga like what did
and
Will,
he not alive to even speak on that shit.
word
You know
like
what
bro
I'm saying?
not
So why
even
you
here
talking
like
about
rest in
that?
peace to that man, but he not even here like so it's like bro like it's like damn like what did Will do to deserve all this shit?
I
Bro?
mean,
Like,
honestly, I wouldn't be surprised though, because Jada even said herself that she's had a sex addiction.
yeah.
So
it's
and then
like-
at that time, a lot of shit was acceptable that wasn't supposed to be acceptable. So I wouldn't put it past. Dog just not here to speak. on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot of. If you think like, and we gonna speak about this on the next time. You think Kels was the only one fucking with underage kids at that time? You're crazy. Because that was a thing back then, and just not on men's side. It was women fucking with younger dudes too, like in the industry. So I wouldn't be surprised. But he's not here to speak on that shit. But yeah, man. So speaking of, man, R. Kelly, man, you know, found guilty of racketeering and, you know, messing with underage girls, minors.
Gotta be held accountable.
Yeah, man.
Sentencing coming up soon.
Sex trafficking in it.
Yeah.
I just want
Based on
to
the
understand.
100
I just
Yeah.
understand how one person go to jail for racketeering.
Yeah, like a
case.
racketeering. That's an organization. Organizational
Rank
crime.
leader,
Yeah.
which means others are involved.
So like, what deal did they cut, or how we just going for this man?
Unless they got some shit coming up for them.
Yeah,
But R. Kelly,
said that shit.
yeah, R. Kelly say like
He gonna start bringing niggas down.
He gonna start speaking his mind.
Oh, he
too,
said
like,
that?
Yeah, it's bigger than Nino Brown.
So he said that post conviction.
This nigga say he about to start speaking like, hey, like I just been working by myself now, like you know what I'm saying. I'm not about to be the only one, you know.
Well, them boy about to try to shut Kells up, boy.
You think that boy gonna Epstein that man?
The boy gonna make that phone call to
Not
whatever cell he's in. The boy might
Not
make that phone call.
Kells not getting killed, bro.
The boy kill Kells, boy.
They not gonna
What the
kill
fuck you
Kells.
think this is,
Man,
boy?
there's a bunch of niggas. This ain't Kells ain't connected to no white people doing
Boy,
this
them boy
shit.
kill
nah.
Kells,
Well, shit,
boy.
we don't know that. We don't know that.
Kill Kells.
I think Kells gonna be allowed to say some shit.
Hey, we don't know.
Kells ain't gonna get killed, bro.
We don't know.
I don't see it.
Boy.
I don't see it.
Them boy can't
Them boy
Epstein
do
that
that nigga
man.
like D'Angelo Barksdale.
They ain't gonna Barksdale.
Nah, they ain't gonna Barksdale Kells. I'm telling you, bro. He gonna get them names out.
Boy,
What if they try to Barksdale this man? He fight. He like this man fight no boy. That shouldn't be funny, but still, like, what if he fight no boy? And he like, yeah, I saw y'all niggas tried to kill me.
You gotta think now. You gotta think. All them people who was on that surviving R. Kelly shit, they had a hand in that shit. Sparkle, you
That's
had
what
a
I'm
hand in that
saying.
shit
Like,
too. Like
Sparkle, you willingly donated your family member to this man, but you didn't say nothing for all this time because that man hit you with a record deal. That's why you didn't say nothing this whole time. Like a lot of people had their hands in this shit and they just, you know, outliving their life, bro. Like y'all should be going down with this man too.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I never saw a solo sentencing in a racketeering trial. I never seen that before.
shit is fucked up, man. How great that man was, and you know, just to be so nasty, dog.
Yeah, it's over with, man.
It's over with.
So
And then he got like 2 more trials he got to go to.
I
yeah,
heard.
in other states. Yeah. That's why it's not looking
All
good.
that man hand in so many different artists' pocket as far as music, like, and then his music himself.
I'm nailing this nigga to the cross, man.
Yeah, that's it. It's
Yeah,
over
that
with.
man said you gotta start speaking his mind though. So y'all niggas better get y'all shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Long as nothing don't come up with my dog, Mr. Biggs, we all cool, man.
Classic record.
Long as nothing don't come up with my dog, Mr. Biggs, man. then
That
we
nigga
all
is an
cool.
evil genius. That nigga went one with 2 songs that are exactly the same. Step in the Name of Love and Happy People is the exact same song, bro.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That shit ain't never getting canceled.
Yeah,
That's
niggas
the
say-
greatest 2-step song of all
Them
time.
2 songs ain't never getting canceled. Nah, everything else, people, you know, oh, he was making them songs about them girls, understandable shit like that.
I can't. All right. I don't think that when he made When a Woman's Fed Up, he was talking about little girls.
Oh no.
I don't. And that's one of the greatest songs ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just
Man, I still listen to I Wish and When a Woman's Fed Up.
I mean, I Wish is one of those songs that's like, you know, like the I
You talking
Wish.
about losing a
Real-
nigga,
talking about losing one of your best friends,
You
bro.
know what I'm
Like,
saying?
well, you know.
Don't one of those songs you can't cancel out Kells. You know what I'm saying?
But it say he still played clubbing.
I mean, cause he on that record, so I can understand that.
But
you know.
he also said too, like
Clubbing with Marcus Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a classic.
It's like he don't play them songs around women, but when he by himself, he'll play them songs.
That R. Kelly is on Clubbing, isn't it? R. Kelly on Clubbing.
He's
or just
not
Mark?
on Clubbing. He wrote the
produced it.
record.
Okay, all right. All right, yeah.
But he on the beginning, like talking.
Yeah. I was like, no, R. Kelly on that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Clubbing. That's a classic record,
Yeah.
bro.
Which I understand. I wouldn't play that shit around no woman either. Just to go ahead and dead that.
I ain't gonna lie, I know a few women who still playing R. Kelly.
We know.
but yeah.
We know.
It's a difference. This is my thing.
You seen the fans outside the courthouse?
It's a difference. It's a difference if you still just appreciate the music for the music, and a difference between you on Facebook saying, "Oh yeah, man, F all them girls, they know what they was doing." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference, a big difference. Like, them niggas still need to be held accountable now. So I'm not gonna say F the victims or none of that. But I've seen females, I've seen dudes doing the same shit. Like, hey, like, nah, man, not Uncle Kells. And I'm like, bro, it's not that deep. It's not that deep.
Uncle Kells.
Yeah, like, you're tripping. Like, is that your uncle? That uncle? That be the uncle that niggas be talking about now. You know what I'm saying? So just be mindful of what y'all saying out here. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely gotta be mindful, but hey, man, prayers to the victims, man.
Definitely.
Prayers to the victims, man. Let's see y'all got justice behind that. What else we got next, man? trying to think. I feel like I'm missing something. Something else that happened. Oh, Biden cut HBCU funding.
Hey man.
What do you think, man?
Hey man.
Was it like a $30 billion?
$30 billion after Trump
Biden budget
it.
cuts $30 billion in
All
funding
I got
for
to
black
say
colleges.
is this, man. When niggas was doing this, when niggas was when niggas was line dancing and shit, you know what I'm saying? This is what y'all asked for. Y'all niggas was line dancing with these Biden hats and these Black Lives Matter. Y'all had DJs and shit out here. This is what y'all asked for, man. You know what I'm saying? You niggas crying at the inauguration
Let me go
speech.
Let me go ahead and read this. Broken promises. HBCU funding cut by $30 million in Biden budget. Some black Democrats are not having it. Some black Democrats are not here for the nearly $30 billion cut to HBCU funding in the latest version of Joe Biden's $3.5 trillion budget cut reconciliation bill. One of them has even threatened to vote against it if the issue is not resolved. U.S. Rep. Alma Adams of North Carolina is a co-chair of the HBCU caucus. She, along with fellow Democrat HBCU graduate Senator Dr. Raphael Warnock, the first black man elected to represent the state of Georgia in the Senate, had publicly objected to how drastically the proposed funding to historically black colleges and universities was cut. Initially, Biden proposed, key word here, proposed $55 billion in funding to HBCUs in his Build Back Better plan. However, when the bill went to Congress for reconciliation, it only allocated a total of $30.5 billion.
It don't matter what y'all here for. Is what's happening, and what happening is Biden giving y'all his ass to kiss like he been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, Biden fucked them good, boy.
We gonna get through this.
Since what, January 22nd?
Yeah,
We did it, Joe.
we did it, Joe. We gonna get through this.
Yeah, we getting through all right.
Yeah, we getting on through.
Yeah. Damn, and as somebody who had graduated from an HBCU, I already know how like funding be for them shit. So for that not to have that $30 million, that's a hit. That's a hit.
Hey man.
That's a hit.
Hey man. Hey man. That's all I can say, man. Hey man. It was a lot said in this last election season that you just can't let go of, man. You niggas owe us a lot. You niggas owe us a lot of explanations, man. Y'all really do. Because, a lot of niggas were speaking down on their own.
Yeah, Trump had signed a bipartisan bill that would provide more than $250 million a year to HBCUs.
Yeah. And he did that off the strength.
That was 2019. And I'm not no Trump supporter, but that's glaring right there because Biden, he talked down on him and how, the big one-liner that Biden had during his campaign, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. But damn, bro, you cutting 30 Bs for HBCU funding? We had grown men crying, talking about how it's better today because Biden is president.
Van Jones.
And that man get like $100 million from Jeff Bezos.
Oh, and he gone. You ain't
he
got
he's
that
outta
donation.
here.
He got 100 M's.
He got 100 M's for donations for to provide opportunities for other black people to do these little programs and funding and shit.
$50 million is in his pocket.
Yeah,
He's
nobody
out
heard.
here.
Nobody
Van got that?
Yeah,
Yeah, $50 million in
he
his
got
pocket.
he got a
man.
personal donation from Jeff Bezos. Ain't nobody heard from that nigga since.
$50 million in that boy pocket.
And that was supposed to go towards better in the community.
$50 million in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? He might give away $3 million. But 50 M's is already in his pocket. Like you could bet the bank on that.
That nigga probably feel like the top dog of the world right now. Ain't nobody touching that nigga, bro.
Hey
Damn.
man, Black Lives Matter, man.
Hey man,
That's what they tell me.
that's what they told me. But the lady who owned it, she laid down with Uncle Fester every night, and she done bought three houses off the blood of slain black people. So it's like I don't know, man. Where her donations to the black community? Where all that coming from? Where is it? Crickets, I know. Crickets, I know. I know.
Shit, wow, man. Shit going left for a lot of people, man.
Hey, man.
Biden, that shit is nasty.
A lot of people, I just want a lot of those people that was talking down on their fellow brother and sister, you know, in the name of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. You know, just be accountable, man. When y'all see certain things said on the internet, don't get petty and want to report niggas' tweets and try to get niggas' pages suspended. We just speaking the truth because, you know, when we were speaking against this nigga and, you know, rightfully so, y'all told us that our family members deserved the crime bill back then. I remember that. When Kamala specifically said she not doing nothing that's going to benefit strictly black people, y'all told us, y'all tried to turn a blind eye to this shit like it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? After line dancing and doing a cha-cha style with the police during the summer, you guys voted for a fucking super cop. I just don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. What we doing here?
And they ain't got no explanation.
They ain't got no explanation for this shit.
Did it.
Ice Cube wanted to meet on behalf of us, you know, to try to get a plan.
Y'all shitted on that.
Y'all shitted on that man. Y'all called him a coon. How you call him a coon? Malcolm X was meeting with people that he didn't like all the time back then. Y'all would have called Malcolm a coon too? Y'all would have called Martin Luther King a coon?
I think that word is used too loosely in the black community, man.
You know what I'm saying?
To be honest with you. Anything you disagree with is, oh, this nigga a coon. Like, bro, do y'all really know what a coon is? Like, it's more than just that, like, you disagreeing with a motherfucker. Like, it's real people, like, doing real shit that's coonish behavior, but they're not performative with the shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, Ice Cube wanting to go do that wasn't no coon behavior, bro. That wasn't that at all.
They shitted on that man, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen no publicly issued apologies to that man.
But hey, y'all know, got another 3 years of Biden, so.
Hey, man, that's what y'all asked for, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's hope we still alive in 3 years from now. But we still got some type of freedoms.
There be niggas at, you know, niggas' jobs who be, you know, cooning out for the boss and y'all don't say nothing to them.
Yeah.
Like, y'all don't sit there and be like, hey,
Oh,
man,
they be right there with them. That's why, because they
saying?
scared. They scared. You know what I'm saying? But y'all get on the internet and talk this big dog shit, but you know, you want to never let that white man see you tweeting that from your desk though, because you can't even have that phone at that fucking desk for one. So let's be real here. Yeah. Let's keep it fucking real.
That's crazy. Speaking of Umar Johnson versus Tyson, what we think?
Hey man,
the man said, "Hey, I don't think I could beat Mike Tyson, but I think I can survive a few rounds. Give me a few licks in.
I don't think he should try to step in the ring. I think he should just.
He better leave that alone.
Just go to the podcast and beat him with your mind, man. That's all you got to do, man.
That could be a great conversation.
That could be a great conversation.
Because that Freddie Gibbs shit and Tyson shit was it wasn't in depth at all. Like they was just speaking on terms of, oh well, he don't like white people, like
surface area shit,
yeah,
surface level.
And I be telling, like, he don't dislike white people.
No, he just feel like we should be for ourselves.
They do it.
They do it.
We the only group of people. Like I saw that tweet the other day that was going, like, we had discussion with Envy about his son dating a white woman. It's like, bro, why are we the only people? Chinese people do it. Arabs do it.
And they
Europeans
proud of that
do
shit.
it.
They proud of that shit.
We the only people that got to feel bad for wanting to be with our own and build with our own. Like, why is it like that? I remember I was having a conversation about that on Clubhouse. No bullshit. Like, when I was having it's like, oh yeah, I can only be with a black woman. They was like, so you can only be, I can only be with a black woman.
It's crazy.
And they was like, it's like, oh, you gotta be careful. Be careful about what, nigga? Like, what we talking about? Like, other people do it with their own.
They're raised to do that.
It's called tradition.
That's why I feel like we've been so intertwined as people through time. We are way too far gone to ever go back to like it prosper with some segregated type shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
because it's too many mixed relationships for one. It's way more now than it was back then.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's too, especially when you get the mixed races involved. It's like, oh, they don't see color.
Some of them do, but it's a small percentage. It's a small percentage who keep it real, but a lot of them, you're right.
Yeah.
That Umar and Freddie Gibbs shit, that shit was tasteless, man.
That shit was real tasteless
because it carries a narrative of him just being a meme, and he's not a meme.
Yeah, he's way deeper than that. They play into the stereotype of that man. Honestly, like that shit was corny. I feel it was a big responsibility on Freddie Gibbs, being that Tyson was clearly saying he don't know him.
To really break it down to
his
him.
first introduction, you talking about he don't like white people.
He don't like interracial relationships.
And it's like, bro, like that's not all that man about. Like that's
not.
That's not even. If you listed 5 things about him, that would probably be not even on that 5. You know what I'm saying? Like an introductory to this man, like that would not even be on the 5. So it's like, how, and then you try to clean it up, talking about something. Yeah, when I wrote you from jail, I didn't get no response. Nigga, you sound like Dez Bryant now.
Yeah,
Forgot about that too.
yeah, it does.
Part 2 is probably supposed to be out tomorrow. Then I'm assuming that.
I don't even think I'm gonna watch that shit. Honestly,
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch because it was a whole bunch of Capitan in that interview, bro.
Man,
It's a complete 180 from what you was 16 or 17 on that all this shit.
I got
I
a
think
family.
got the family feed, and then you love Jerry Jones, but
He called you pure, so you love him.
then your high school coach is one of the realest niggas you ever met. No sir, no sir. Ain't no white man ever gonna be no realest nigga ever in life. I don't give a damn what he did for you.
I just don't get it. So you get on this I Am Athlete show after, because you thought we forgot when they asked you about this shit back then. You said I got a family to feed. That got nothing to do with you.
Oh, I'm doing work behind the scenes.
I'm doing work behind the scenes. Okay, cool. So you thought we forgot about that. Then you get on here and try to say that Colin Kaepernick owe people jobs who stood with him. But nigga, you actually are represented by niggas who got actual funding from the NFL to do that shit. But you don't got no questions for them.
Inspired change.
Well, that shit was nasty as fuck, man.
So how dare you point a finger at that man?
He done donated $1 million of his money
Of his
own pocket.
before the settlement now.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are you talking about?
He
bro?
donated $1 million of his own money to fund schools and get back in the community. So I don't know what jobs are you talking about?
What jobs are you talking
That's
about?
what I want to know.
Niggas who stood with you, but
That
nigga,
should be
you
performative.
didn't stand with that man. You didn't stand with that man back then.
And then my whole thing is like, bro, what kind of power y'all really think Colin Kaepernick got? Like, all he's just one man who just has one mission that he's trying to do. Like you said, the man donated $1 million of his own cheese. Him and Nike try to put shit together for communities, but it's like it's only one man. And how can y'all expect this one man to like shift the whole entire corporation that's been with the same ideologies
I can't
from
even
the beginning?
respect it
Like,
on it. He said it with so much conviction too. Like, yeah, dog, you could have put real work in. Like, nigga, what are you talking about, nigga? You was one of the main niggas who didn't want to stand with that man when the whole shit went down.
You say you reached out to the man, and then this what it makes sense at to me. You say you reached out to the man, he hit you back. Of course, I'm not hitting you back neither if I know you're not really gonna stand with me, nigga. Like I can see on ESPN you saying I got a family to feed, like. So I'm not fucking with you. I know your energy at, bro. Like I'm not really fucking with you when it comes.
And then what ulterior motive you got?
What ulterior motive you got now for hitting me up now? No, nigga, no. I'm
works.
leaving you on red too, goofy ass nigga. Like the fuck? Are you stupid?
Yeah, that shit was whack.
Are you dumb? Are you stupid, bro? Like I just don't get it, bro. Like I just don't understand.
And they should have asked him that on that platform. It was like, yeah, so what make you have such a big 180 now? Because at the time you didn't want to stand with him. I can't believe nobody else.
It was just him and Eric Reed, bro, and it was probably a sprinkle of other players, bro. But I remember specifically they asked Dez Bryant. He was like, "No, I got a family."
It was probably them two, Sherm, and the niggas from the Dolphins,
the Dolphins, and the Bennett, Marcellus Bennett.
Yeah,
too.
what was the name from the Dolphins?
I know you're talking about. I forgot his
receiver.
name. Yeah, the wide receiver. What? Kenny Stills.
Kenny Stills. Yeah.
So yeah, it was just them. So like, bro, like we remember this shit,
especially from Dallas, because let's be clear, Jerry Jones wasn't down with that shit, and technically, he took the knee acting like that. That was before the national anthem.
They basically had to drag his ass.
Then they stand back. Then they slid back up. So y'all really didn't do nothing.
You didn't do a goddamn thing trying to make it seem like you want to be progressive.
That's why I don't care about like a lot of that shit at the end of the day in terms of like the performative measures. Like, I don't care about the commercials. I don't care about Black Lives Matter being on the court. I don't care about, the NFL with it. Like, at the end of the day, y'all do all this other shit like salute the service, breast cancer awareness, all this other shit. But in terms of really putting work, we were the only movement where they really didn't want to put a step forward unless the players took the initiative. Mm-hmm. Like, y'all took the initiative with breast cancer awareness. Y'all take the initiative with salute the service. You see what I'm saying? But, like, with Black Lives Matter and all that shit came around, it was a whole bunch of controversy. Mm-hmm. But you didn't have a problem inserting breast cancer awareness month. It was no controversy behind that. You see what I'm saying? I remember that. That was 2009. D'Angelo Williams was the one who kick-started that shit. In 2009, D'Angelo Williams. Shout out to him because his mother and his aunt passed away from
something
that
like that.
It don't ruffle feathers.
It don't ruffle the fan base the wrong way for one, because breast cancer, that affects everybody. When you start saying shit like Black Lives Matter and shit like that,
all lives matter.
80 to 75% of the crowd is white. So they like, hold on, like, why we gotta go through this just because a small percentage of these players feel like that, even though the NFL is 85%
black.
So it's like, of course, at least people who are in tune within that 85% gonna want to voice their opinion on it.
And there's probably a lot of that 85% that want to voice their opinion on it, but they feel like if I do, then I'm gonna jeopardize me feeding my family, blah blah blah. So,
but see, that's cool, but it's different when you like Dez Bryant and they ask you about the shit and you just speak out against
different.
like,
That's different.
no, I'm not doing that. And then you go to praise Jerry Jones, but this man cut you. This man cut you during a pivotal year in your career.
And
this man didn't give a fuck about you.
And then wanted to bring you back for like league minimum.
He didn't even want to bring him back.
He didn't.
Oh,
he didn't. So it's like, bro, like I don't understand, bro. You try to kick this white. You try to.
Oh, then he also said, I never experienced like some shit about white people haven't been racist to me or some shit like that.
Because you're a fucking football player, you dumbass nigga.
Racism.
Like you're a football player, you dumbass nigga. They're always gonna view you in a certain light as far as making sure that you're comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like
they love what you do, not you.
Yeah, they love what you do, but they don't love you, nigga. So that's dumb as hell.
I just don't understand. I feel like at least Fred Taylor should have been like, hey, bro, so what happened 2016? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you spoke out against it, basically. Like, so now you come on here, you know what I'm saying, and want to call this man out, but then you throw him under the bus, but then on the same breath you big up Jerry Jones. Like, I don't get it, bro. I don't understand it. I mean, I understand it because I understand like who we dealing with here, but nah.
Shit whack, man.
This shit super
That's
whack.
all I can say about it. Shit whack, and a lot of that shit ain't really. A lot of that shit sound good at the end of the day. A lot of shit just be sounding good now. So, cause that was 2016. We 2021. So if you still on that other shit, it's just like, bro, like, nah. Y'all go to these officials, whatever, get some laws changed. There's niggas out here really getting laws changed. Like, that's the type of energy I'm on. Like, if you ain't really trying to change no laws or, get some shit popping in these schools, it's a mute point with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people out here really putting in work, ain't said more than 2 words. Like, I'm going to always shout out my dog, Work Done. I'm going to always get that man his praise, bro.
You don't hear him talk at all.
Yeah, like, this nigga really out here, like, really doing real work. Like, provided single mothers with homes and shit like that.
He was doing that for a long time,
He been doing that since, like, 05. While he was still playing football. You know what I'm saying? So
he ain't had to do that shit.
No, because he made a promise to his mom that when she passed away. So
didn't Deshaun Watson lived in one of them houses, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson lived in one of them houses. Yeah, so like cats like him, Anquan Bolden, like niggas really out here just putting in work. So I ain't really trying to hear that shit, Dez. I really got more beef with what he said about Colin because
I just
you can't have no sense like that now. And then you was so against that shit.
You was against this man, bro. Like what? And I just don't understand.
We'll get him the gall to say it like that too.
I just don't understand it. Like you went up there with so much conviction, bro. But like you act like niggas forgot. Like you really act like niggas forgot about that shit. Because you was one of the main niggas getting chewed up back then. You one of the main I got a family to feed niggas, bro. Like that was you. So stay that. That's why that man hit you back when you hit him up. I'm not hitting you back neither, nigga. For what?
And it'd be cool if niggas just play their position. Because I ain't got no beef with that. Like Michael Crabtree said, hey, man.
I play football, bro.
I ain't MLK. I play football.
I respect that.
I respect that.
He didn't say nothing bad or good about it. He's like, hey, I don't got nothing to do with that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of people who are not political, bro.
And
there's nothing wrong with that, as long as you know that.
Once you put your hat on certain sides, you got to stay there, bro.
Yeah.
You got to stay there.
Because it's a lot of people, a lot of athletes ain't built for that. And that's cool. Because I'll always say this. They're not supposed to be the voice for shit like that anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of them ain't built for that life. Everybody can't be Muhammad Ali, bro.
Mm-hmm. A lot of them, this is the thing. None of these niggas going to be Ali. You know what I'm saying? None of these niggas going to walk away from this shit at the peak of their career. So that's just...
that's off one, yeah.
That's when they're not... That
man came back at like, what, 30 years old?
Yeah, they're not doing that
31?
shit at all. This man walked away...
24?
Right when his prime wanted to open, he walked away from this shit. So, like, none of these niggas is Ali. Let's just get that shit clear. So, it's cool if you're not going to be Ali. It's cool if you're not going to be anything on the other side. But once you put your hat on either side, you got to understand that you made an allegiance to this shit, bruh. You can't just speak out against him because you spoke out against Colin when that shit was very pivotal within that movement. Him and Eric Reed was getting crucified every week, bro. And you came out and was like, nah, I got family feet. I ain't with none of that. So now you get on here when you think niggas forgot. Like I just like you say the gall. I just don't understand. Like,
yeah, man.
Like the internet real, we can always go and like watch this.
Oh, it's no deleting.
Like,
Nothing.
you know
it's
what
no
I'm saying?
deleting.
Like,
It's no deleting this shit, bruh. It's no deleting this
we
shit.
in an era now where everything is recorded and it's here to stay.
It's archived.
Yeah, it's archived for sure.
It's archived because they still killing Jay-Z for the NFL deal and they still pull the clips up. So I'm pretty sure if niggas want to get like that with you, they can pull up you saying, I got a family to feed, nigga.
That shit was wild. In the locker room, I remember it.
Yeah.
Then in the 2017 end of the season bad because I remember they lost to the Seahawks to go to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
He had a bad game. He was dropping passes, all that. 2018 roll around, you thinking you about to get picked up. No, you didn't get picked up.
Nigga.
You was like, I have a deal in less than a week.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. NFL shows
Your ass was on that hoodie mellow shit. Yeah.
Then you try to come back last year with the Ravens. Shit didn't really pan out how it was supposed to. So I mean, if anything, the NFL was gonna show you where you stand at, bro.
Yeah, no matter what
Jerry
type
didn't
of
want to
stuff,
give you another job.
Yeah.
But you love that man. Oh, he gave me my dream. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Sure. You furthered his dreams too as being a rich white man.
Yeah, man. So hey, man, I ain't got time for that shit, man. So Brady's going back to Foxboro tonight, man.
We getting slayed. We getting slayed, man. I mean, so it is what it is. We getting
Think
slayed.
there'll be a lot of emotions in the stadium tonight.
On the fan side, yeah. I mean, with Brady, yes,
It's another game. It's another game.
It's homecoming.
game.
Like Brady gonna put out, the little reel. That shit was hard too, but I'm pretty sure Brady looking at it as another game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he ain't gonna really get too much on the flip side. He's definitely not treating this like a Super Bowl or nothing. No. So,
You go in there and handle business. It would have been nice to see Gronk, but he out with the ribs.
Gronk out. So
I wouldn't be surprised if once they go up big, he's just chilling.
Word.
Yeah,
Drew, how was the
out.
Titans Colts game? Even though y'all lost,
how was the energy in the building, man? What's going on?
Who y'all got today?
We got Miami.
Oh, y'all gotta get y'all first.
How did Tennessee treat the dog, man? How did Tennessee treat the dog for one?
4.5 out of 10.
Oh
Damn.
man, I thought you were about to say 4.5 out of 5.
Damn. Expound,
I would never go
man.
back.
It expound.
Hey, my dog post that party bus full of pilgrims. So I was already know what time Tennessee on today.
Oh my God, bro! Like blown like immediately. But it's honestly like Nashville just isn't a place for black people. It's just not. If you're into like metal, rock and roll, country, and all that shit, go to Nashville. Honestly, Nashville is like South Beach for white people. Like, I swear, like it's a block called the Broadway, and it's like 3 blocks on both sides of the street, lit up. Just
Country
lit the fuck-
music?
Country, the fuck, not a rapping site, bro. Not a rapping site.
So what street there be all the black people? That's Beale Street that everybody talk about. That's in Memphis, right?
That's in Memphis.
All right.
So basically, like that's what they're saying. Like basically, Nashville isn't for like my Uber driver said this shit immediately. Like, yeah, y'all ain't from here, are y'all? I was like, no, nigga.
So niggas need to go on the Memphis side and chill with John Morant, them boys.
Yeah, because
In Zebo.
and then even the Nashville hot chicken. I went to what's that shit called? It's well known. Can't think of the name. Hattie B's. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Lukewarm. Like I've had better in my own kitchen or my homie kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hot chicken?
yeah, bro. Like that Nashville hot
I
chicken.
never had hot chicken, bro.
Again, it's nothing to rave about. The game itself was a fucking good time. Tennessee Stadium's nice as shit. Had great seats. I was right there on the coach side where they come in and out at
Right.
their entrance or whatever. So that was perfect. I got to see everybody get hurt, nigga. Like seeing these niggas literally get carted off the field. Like Big Q. I yelled at this nigga like, bruh, what the fuck you got going on, bruh? That nigga just looked defeated. Like, had his head down, just took that deep side and sat down in that golf cart, and then they rolled his ass to the back.
Damn, y'all got to play Jacoby Brissett today.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got to go see that man. Yeah. Y'all going to Miami?
Yes, we are.
Oh, yeah, I got to go see that man.
But I did hear there was like a black side in Nashville though.
Didn't see it.
Yeah, because I
That's
think
in
you
Young
were,
Buck.
you were more like on the mid the
I was in the city. I was
in the
you
city.
know me,
They
I'm
said
I'm
they
city
said there
nigga.
is a side of Nashville that is like there is black people there, like there's
And I-
black shit going on.
So there's a place called Prince or Princess. It's supposed to be like the black people's Nashville hot chicken and shit. Which they were closed, but they were saying like that's on north side of Nashville. When you turn on the hotel TV and shit like that, and they always normally have like some kind of news or some shit. Nigga, it was like 3 killings or some shit on the north side. I'm like, bro, like, nah, I'm not going.
Yeah,
to north.
that's what the niggas.
Not going to north
Hey,
side.
my dog, you gonna go to Cashville, bro?
I'm a city nigga. But no, I went to I did go to north side though, cause that's where the skating rink was. And which that shit was dope. It was a dope ass time. Too many kids falling across the fucking floor and shit. But it's 18 and up after a certain time, so that was a good time. But all in all, man, 4.5 for me, man. I mean, maybe it would have been different if the Colts won. Don't know.
Or the food was a little
Or
better.
the food was a little. The pizza was amazing.
Pizza was
Yeah,
banging.
they got a spot next to the hotel. It was called till 5. Till 5. So it's open till 5 in the morning.
Damn.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
hard.
So they had like the little mom and pop little pizza spots that got chicken wings and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Calzones, all that. They open till 5 too. You know what I'm saying? So you can get good eats and shit on the streets and shit. A lot of homeless folks. Smelled like a wet dog everywhere. I can do without Nashville. Like of all the places I've been, I can do without that. Like that's
Damn.
yeah. Like if I ever go back to a game, is to the game, back on the plane, I'm out.
Right.
Like, I'm not even trying to stick around Monday like I did, bro. Yeah, like get me the fuck out the city.
Same day.
Nigga, Monday I was in the airport 3 hours early. Like get me the
Damn.
fuck out the city, bro.
Damn, that's bad.
Yeah. But again, to each his own. But like I said, like literally how, like if you're into the country and you're in, and I saw some niggas from Charleston out there. As a matter of fact, I'm like, bro, yeah, this is y'all kind of city. I see what's going on.
They was on the low. They thought nobody saw them, huh?
I see what's going on. Had the Charlie O shirt on. I was like, okay.
Oh, okay.
I know what you doing out here.
Probably lying on all them girls. Like,
Yes.
I run my city.
Yes, sir. But nah, I mean, if you're into white women and want to party hard and be drunk on the street and throwing up in all kind of, Nashville, Tennessee's for you. Just not my scene. Like that party, drunk, wasted shit is. I'm cool on that, man.
Right. I can dig it.
Yeah, I'm cool on that. But other than that, man, it was it was nice to get away for a second. Skating was best, and the pizza was the best.
I did see you was out there skating, dude.
Yes, sir. Any city I'm going to, I'm pulling up to their skating rink, see what's up. For real.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
We got Dallas today.
Yo,
Gotta
how
make a
you,
statement.
what
Hey,
you
man,
thinking with?
niggas talking shit to you about behind this game, man.
Shit, wow, 30
I-
plus
I-
points. I only see 30 plus points if we just like completely lay flat. Like,
Oh,
we
they
turning the
saying
ball
y'all
over.
give up 30?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad we finally got to this point because I've been trying to figure out who to put my money on this game, bro. Not as far like I'm talking like DJ Moore. Like what you feel he's about to do today? You think he's about to turn up?
I think Robbie Anderson might be the one if we get into more
They
trips
gonna try,
packages
they gonna try to get DJ
him
up out of there.
open.
Yeah.
Like I think Robbie Anderson can have a good day, but I mean DJ Moore versus Trevon Diggs, that's a great matchup. It's a great matchup, but looking at it, that's right now Donald's favorite target, so I feel like he'll target him more. But I feel like if we get more trip set, that'll be more for Robbie Anderson, just to get him more free because he's been kind of quiet to start the season. So, I mean, we'll see.
Hey man, what y'all think about Ben Simmons and the whole Sixers shit?
I feel like the Sixers down bad.
Because the season, preseason is like a 2 weeks
we
away.
we in the media day.
I don't
Yeah.
feel sorry for either party.
I don't feel sorry. No, I'm not.
Sixers should have been trading him. And
Yeah.
Ben Simmons, he out here moving like a hoe, in my opinion, because you out here pointing the finger for basically your shit. Like,
Yeah.
they're
Now,
like
I'm
my
not,
nigga.
yeah,
Like,
Ben need to be held accountable too. But the Sixers should have either been dealt him, and for one, like y'all,
there's too many examples of players showing that if I'm not gonna be here, I'm not gonna be here. So move me, and
now
put that
now
emotional shit to the side.
we a few weeks away from the season, and like y'all still ain't got no deal done.
Like with the AD shit, the GM ended up getting fired behind that.
Yeah, he was too emotional about it. He turned out too many deals.
And what happened? AD still ended up
Still
going
won
to
the
LA.
Lakers.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, the Cats going to go where they going to say they going to go regardless. That's just how it is. They got the power in terms of the contract. If you don't play, he's still going to get paid. So, the Sixers going to have to move him. Now you got to take what you can get for him.
And that's where they are right now. Basically, they're trying to make up packages, but the other teams are like, you're going to give us Ben and what else? Because it's like, even though everybody knows that he's a great player, they are viewing him as damaged goods because it's like on the mental side of things, it's like, is this the person that we want to, have, can we play this man in the fourth quarter? Certain, situations like that.
Yeah, and that's
I don't want to see no more gym. I don't want to see no more gym videos of him shooting.
And that's all his fault though.
I don't want to see that.
So, and on the other end is like, I feel like the 76ers, they put a foot in their mouth immediately when they lost that game 7, bro.
When Doc Rivers said
when
that,
y'all started talking, y'all immediately put a foot in y'all mouth because y'all made it seem like everything was cool.
Passive aggressive.
Still speaking passive aggressively about this man, and then as the offseason progressed, y'all slowly but surely was throwing him deeper under the bus. Now we at a point now that man say, "Hey, I'm even trying to meet with y'all niggas, bro. Like I'm done." So now niggas want to come out and say how they really feel. No, y'all felt how y'all felt about that man that whole series. Matter of fact, the whole season. Y'all should have stood on that instead of all this fake shit y'all did when the game was over. You got Doc spazzing out on media and shit during media day. You got Embiid. Now you want to speak out and say it was disrespectful.
Should have kept Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, but now you want to keep duh, nigga. Yeah, we know this.
But it was before, it's like, oh, we're all the team. We all lost. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Nigga, everybody know what time it was, bro. Especially when Ben didn't dunk that fucking basketball.
That's all this leads down to is him not dunking the basketball. If he would have just flushed that shit over Trae Young. But the thing was, he was scared to get fouled because he knew if he went to the line, he would have bricked it. And that's something that as a basketball player, at the end of the day, like, you have to just work on that, bro. And it just never is going.
When niggas hacking your point guard is foul. It's nasty out here. Yeah. When we playing hack and shack with the point guard, that's nasty.
But my thing is, do we really want to still keep Ben at point at this moment, or do we want to put him at the 4?
Why put him at the 4? He ain't never played 4.
Yeah, but naturally, like you could play him at the 4.
He's not gonna transition to that.
You don't think he's gonna transition to that?
If he don't even want to do, if he can't even take like the proper criticism and actually like fix his fucking jumper, he's not gonna switch positions at this point.
They also said that he shoots with the wrong hand. That's what I heard. But
so was he really left-handed?
Right-handed.
Right-handed?
He's a righty.
That's what I saw.
I thought he always shot with the right hand.
No, he shoots with the left hand.
Yeah, I always show him shoot with the left, so I don't know.
Mike, you feel like y'all gonna win tonight?
Panthers?
Uh-huh.
I honestly feel like it's like a 20. I got like a 23-16 type game, either side. I mean, I got respect for Dallas, but I honestly don't see like they talking about how they defense. Like, bro, I watch these niggas. Like, I mean, your defense ain't really like that. Not on our level. Like, I mean, they lead in takeaways, but your last and damn pass defense, your rush defense. I mean, total defense, you at the bottom of the league. That's just what it is. You're like 26th, 28th. Offensively, y'all got the weapons, but if you think y'all about to just run for 150, 200 yards, like I said, we would have to completely, like, shut down for them to, like, put up 30-plus points. I'm talking about Sam Darnold just turning the ball over. Like, I just don't see it. I see it like a throwdown type game.
Okay.
I don't really see no high-scoring game.
Y'all catch any of the college football yesterday?
College football so ass, bro.
I watched a few games.
Niggas all playing just to get smacked by Bama, bro. Ain't really no competition in college football last couple years, bro.
Shit, by Georgia, you mean, nigga? Georgia fucking killing these niggas.
Georgia and Alabama, the only two teams that's really worth a damn right now.
Georgia is not winning nothing.
Shit, man, they keep
but
saying.
Yeah, you see, even Georgia gotta actually beat Alabama. Like when it comes time to beat Alabama, y'all gotta beat Alabama.
Even if they lose the SEC championship game, like hypothetically speaking, if they go undefeated going into the SEC championship game and they play Bama,
they'll probably just play them again.
They're gonna play them again in the playoffs.
Yeah, no doubt.
So SEC gonna have two teams in the playoffs again because Oregon lost yesterday.
Yeah,
to Stanford,
and I thought they was gonna win that game after they came back.
And Clemson got 2 losses, so that's a dub for the ACC. ACC ain't getting there.
Man, Clemson, what, 25 now? Like, that shit over with, man.
Yeah, no more 25.
Damn.
No more ain't been 25 in a minute.
That shocked me. I was like, hold on, they're 25? Yeah.
No more tripping off their QB now. They ain't fucking with DJ.
Oh, but when the season started now, it was, y'all don't know what's coming.
Them boy talking about Kelly Bryant. Them boy Miss Kelly Bryant out this motherfucker.
All right. Now y'all talking about Kelly Bryant. All right.
I heard somebody say that this might be like the turning point for Clemson. Like I heard like the recruits might start waving from going there. I don't think so because I think they already established themselves. Yeah. But people are saying like because a lot of other people I hear say like they get lucky a lot because they play in the ACC. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say that. It's just they've had some great talent. Just now they're not having a good year, man.
It's just every program has
that defensive line not what it was though.
Mm-hmm. This is just from what I hear. I don't have no really opinion on this. Is just from what I just hear. Like I'll just listen to like a sports, talk show or something, and they'll say like, "Oh, this might be there must be the turning point for Clemson," and I just be like, "I don't think so," but because I still think recruits are still gonna go there. They still got like one of the best facilities from what I heard. But man,
I mean, yeah, of course. Them, Alabama, LSU, Texas A&M.
Yeah, but fuck Dabo.
Yeah, I ain't got too much to speak on that. Yeah, we'll see. It's some good NFL games today. Rams, Cardinals, they both undefeated, so they be playing. Chiefs and Eagles. Somebody gonna be 1-3.
It's probably gonna be the Eagles.
Chiefs 1-2.
Yeah. Like I said, man, when Tom Brady get about here, Patrick Mahomes would definitely be the best quarterback. But I'm fucking with Justin Herbert heavy.
Yeah, I fuck with Herbert.
That motherfucker. Deep passing is beautiful, dog.
I like the Cardinals, man. I like the Cardinals.
And that's why you can't go against Justin Herbert right now.
Herbert real deal, man.
I got him.
Man's a real deal, bro.
Like to choose between who I'm gonna start for the week, and that's just because
they got the Raiders tomorrow.
Yeah, I know, and that's the thing. Like, that nigga's gonna throw for at least 3 touchdowns. The nigga be slinging them shit, bro.
Justin Herbert be slinging, bro.
Yes, he does. So I'm like. But then Aaron Rodgers got fucking Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has been on the.
Oh yeah, they play today.
Yeah,
at 4.
And that's why that's a hard choice.
He gonna cut their ass.
He gonna cut Pittsburgh ass.
And that's what.
But at Pittsburgh or at Green Bay?
Green Bay.
Yeah, he probably gonna cut their ass.
Yeah.
But see, that's a hard choice.
Bro, 37 seconds left, no timeouts.
Nigga, I need like 3.
Aaron Rodgers is a bad motherfucker, dog.
4 touchdowns.
He's the madman of the league, bro.
Yes.
I've been saying that.
Yes.
37
that's why you can't go
like
against
we talk about the cycle time shit, and that shit is true too. Now cycle time is very real.
Aaron's a bad motherfucker.
But Aaron is a madman, bro. Like,
really is.
Like Mahomes and Herbert gonna be battling for years.
Mm-hmm.
Years.
Herbert,
and like if you don't know, like he threw for 30 and 10 last year.
Mm-hmm.
30 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. This man got 37 touchdowns and 13 picks on his career, bro, so far. Like, that's a crazy touchdown interception ratio so far.
Man, a real deal, bro.
A real deal, bro. There's nothing that he can do that. Patrick accuracy
he
probably
can make the same throws.
like Josh, all 3 of them in the same class.
They can all make the same throws, bro. It's just that
Josh Allen is a different motherfucker too.
I don't understand like how you been saying like Pat do some shit that people supposedly ain't seen, and is Pat the GOAT, but
I've been saying that too.
Like I see Josh and Herbert doing the same shit.
But it was the 50 touchdown season. And that's great because in his first year, we hadn't seen that.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. 50 touchdowns right out the gate, your first year starting. But a lot of people act like he did that as a rookie. He didn't play his rookie year.
He didn't at all.
He sat behind Alex Smith. So, and I love Patrick. Patrick is a dog, but ain't no big margin between him, Josh Allen, and Justin Herbert, bro. Them three gonna be the that's the next generation.
I could definitely see him and Josh Allen just because they're both in the AFC just battling.
Oh, they going to the Super Bowl.
Each time in the AFC Championship.
They going to the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes gonna have to do some great shit this year because their team is not what it was.
The team not that good.
Their defense is
that defense
terrible.
ass. That defense is ass.
I mean, you got to have somewhat.
Are they demoralized from the Super Bowl or something? Like, what's going on? Like,
then they lost their best tackle, but they don't really have too many O-line issues. Just that Mahomes magic shit ain't gonna save them every time, man. He can't do it all.
They depend on that a lot.
Yeah, they do. They do.
It's just like they can put up points now. Don't get it fucked up. But it's like he can turn the ball
every
over
game. Every game, though. Like
he's not immortal, bro. So I got the Bills going anyway, like I said. So but we'll see. Hopefully we'll make a statement with Dallas because there's been a lot of slick talking, So So, y'all ain't really played nobody and I don't really be with that
Niggas
shit,
say y'all
bruh.
ain't played nobody, Mike.
Yeah, but look what we doing to the people that we play. That'd be my thing. Like, I don't make the schedule. So if we beating the teams how we supposed to beat them,
I'm about to say y'all doing
what's
what
the
y'all
point?
supposed
now,
to
how
do.
we been struggling in one
Right.
against the Jets and the
It would've been,
Texans.
the niggas have been saying something
Oh,
different.
y'all struggle with them.
Yeah.
So it's a lose-lose. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How we been struggling in one, it would have been like, oh, no.
Y'all
that-
doing what y'all supposed to do.
That apply to every team though, because like
Some got to give. Like Dallas, they got a great O-line. I'll put nothing against them. We got a great fucking D-line. We got a great secondary. We got a great fucking linebacker core. So I'm interested to see what C.J. Henderson going to do. He's not going to start, but he's going to have some packages. I really ain't got no complaints on my defense except for Rashawn Melvin. I don't want him getting no snaps. But other than that, bro, it's like, and then offensively, like I done got to a point where I can see what my team can do without Christian McCaffrey. I'm not worried about that no more.
Mm-hmm.
So we can put up points like Chubb. All Chubb got to do is beat Chubb. Royce Freeman be Royce Freeman. You know, Roddy Smith gets some snaps. That's cool. But Chubb, my only concern with Chubb is his footing, man. Like, and he spoke about that. He was like, "Yeah, you know, I know I've been slipping a lot lately. I've been cleaning that up." Like, yeah, nigga. Like, I don't know what you got. You like a toddler out there, my nigga. This nigga get the ball, he get the slipping already. I'm like, come on, dog. But other than that, I ain't really worrying about this Dallas game. Like, and if we lose, we lose. I saw it as a potential loss on the schedule, but I got us going into the bye at least 9-3, 8 and no worse than 8-4, no worse because then we got Philly next. We got the Vikings, and I think we got the Giants. So, now, we beat Dallas today. I only see one loss going into the bye, and that's Arizona.
I fuck with the Cardinals.
Oh, yeah, that's about it. We got anything else before we get up out of here, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Or
I'm super straight, man. I'm still high from last night, honestly.
got you. Yeah, shout out to all the listeners as usual. You know, supporting us on all the platforms, YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes. Shout out to y'all. Always holding us down.
Yep.
Shout out to everybody in the city doing their thing as usual, per usual.
All the time, every time, man. So like we say every time on this show, man, if you hear something on here that gets you in your feelings, always remember,
We just some messages.
we out.